She goes on the floor, Rashida Tlaib, and remember, squad member. I mean, she's trying to advocate for a government loan forgiveness program for student loans. And she uses herself and her whiny, I guess I had to pay $200,000 in student loans when I went to law school. So this is hilarious. The woman makes $200K a year or close to it in college. In Congress. $174 plus, right? Who knows what else she's going to get when she leaves in book deals and all kinds of board stuff. The woman will be rich for the rest of her life. And she's arguing on the floor, complaining that because she went to law school, you, the taxpayer who work for a living, the middle-class folks who I just cited in the Washington Examiner report, you should pay off her college bill. I'm not kidding. This actually happened. Here, again, you doubt me? Check this out.
I worked full-time Monday through Friday and took weekend classes to get my law degree, and still close to $200,000 in debt. And I still owe about $70,000. And most of it was interest. Most of it was our own government making money and profit off of me. And guess what? I didn't go to the for-profit entities.
Now, excuse me. Wait, I don't know if you caught it. It's the hilarious portion of Joe's got 11 there too is one, she makes close to $200,000 a year, will be rich for the rest of her life. Trust me, she'll get board seats and all this stuff. The easy, the right faces you face forward on this. The easiest part of this to criticize is that this soon to be rich, if not very wealthy person now, easily in the top 20% of earners, wants you to pay her college bill off. Okay, that's just hilariously stupid in of itself. But she said something at the end. Again, I don't know if you caught it. She says, in my own government, which took over the student loan program, which the government did, my own government is making money off me. Oh boy. So just to be clear, we had a free market student loan system, right? Obama comes in under Obamacare. They basically monopolize and take over the student loan industry. Why? Well, look at this Wall Street Journal article from 2016. Obama's giant student loan con. They needed to pay for Obamacare. So they said to themselves, if we can steal away the student loan market and claim that students are paying back these loans at higher rates than they are, we can claim it as like income to use it to offset Obamacare. They lied the whole time. They knew that the default rate was higher. They lied about it. So just to be clear, before I read this from the Journal, Tlaib is now complaining that the government took over the student loan market instead of the free market and is so-called making money off her when the government is in fact losing money because they lied about making money to pass Obamacare, which is losing money. This is what it's like to wake up as a liberal every single morning. Here, from the Wall Street Journal piece. To help pay for Obamacare, Democrats simultaneously federalized the student loan market and projected fictitious savings while adding more than $1.2 trillion to the federal balance sheet. The amount keeps increasing like the debt clock. Liberals then cited the government, quote, savings to peddle the fallacy that the feds make money off student loans, a pretext they then use to sweeten debt forgiveness plans that have helped keep the default rates artificially low. Is this liberalism summed up in one story here? Tlaib's a squad member, wants you to pay off her student loans. They want you to pay off the student loans as she complains that the government's making money off the student loans. The government took over student loans to pay for Obamacare and lied about the default rate, claiming they were making money, then claimed they were making money lying so they could forgive more student loans, which Rashida Tlaib wants. And then they did it to pay for Obamacare, which now is adding more money to the debt they claim is making money.
Dude.
This is what it's like to wake up every morning in a vortex of stupid like you've never seen in your life. That's why if you're a liberal listening to my show, I know, oh, Dan, go easy on him. You're not going to convince him. I'm not trying to convince them. These people are so incredibly stupid. They are beyond convincing. It doesn't matter. Even worse, you know how, liberals love to tell you they're in it for the little guy? Rashida Tlaib, we got to cancel student loans. We got to help out the poor. You're helping out the poor? So I saw these articles everywhere, but I went to a relatively nonpartisan site, Forbes, just a kind of an economic site. You think forgiving student loans helps the poor? Gosh, I'm sorry you're an idiot. Here's an article in Forbes by Zach Friedman that points out a couple gems right here. That student loan cancellation is not progressive, it's regressive. That high-income earners, many of whom hold graduate or professional degrees, generally borrow larger amounts of student loans. Student loan forgiveness, by the way, would benefit the top 10% as much as the bottom 30% of income earners combined. This is a handout to rich people who take more money to go to medical school and law school and do an MBA like I did. You're supposed to pay off my student loan? That's hilarious. Yeah, give me the money. Give me the money, liberal suckers. Give me the money. Pay off my student loan. I would love that. What a bunch of morons. Nothing they're telling you is true.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show.